Hello, and welcome to Crocheting with the Classics. Today, we're going to be listening to two poems by Banjo Patterson, also known as Andrew Barton. The first is It's Grand. It's grand to be a squatter and sit upon a post and watch your little ewes and lambs and giving up the ghost. It's grand to be a cockle with wife and kids to keep and find an all-wise Providence has mustered all your sheep. It's grand to be a western man with shovel in your hand, to dig your little homestead out from underneath the sand. It's grand to be a shearer along the Darling side, and pluck the wool from stinking sheep that some day since have died. It's grand to be a rabbit, and breed till all is blue, and then to die in heaps because there's nothing left to chew. It's grand to be a minister, and travel like a swell, and tell the Central District folk to go to Inverell. It's grand to be a socialist, and lead the bold array that marches to prosperity at 7 bob a day. It's grand to be unemployed and lie in the domain, and wake up every second day and go to sleep again. It's grand to borrow English tin to pay for wharves and docks, and then to find it isn't in that little money box. It's grand to be a Democrat and toady to the mob, for fear that if you told the truth they'd hunt you from your job. It's grand to be a lot of things in this fair southern land, but if the Lord would send us rain, that would indeed be grand. I feel that one every summer. All right, the next one is called The Old Tin Hat. In the good old days when the army's ways were simple and unrefined, with a stock to keep their chins in front and a pigtail down behind, when the only light in the barracks at night was a candle of grease or fat, when they put the extinguisher on the light, they called it the old tin hat. Now a very great man is the C&C, for he is the whole of the show, the reins and the whip and the driver's hand that maketh the team to go. But the road he goes is a lonely road, with ever a choice to make. When he comes to a place where the roads divide, which one is the road to take? For there's one road right and there's one road wrong, uphill or over the flat. And one road leads to the Temple of Fame, and one to the old tin hat. And a very great man is the man who holds an army corps command, for he hurries his regiments here and there as the C&C has planned. By day he travels about in state, and stirreth them up to rights. He toileth early, and toileth late, and sitteth up half the nights. But the evening comes when the candle throws twin shadows upon the mat, and one of the shadows is like a wreath, and one like an old tin hat. And a very proud man is the brigadier, at the sound of the stately tread of his big battalions marching on as he rides with his staff ahead. There's never a band to play them out, and the bugle's note is still, but he hears two tunes in the gentle breeze that blows from over the hill. And one is the tune in a stirring key, and the other is faint and flat. For one is the tune of my new CB, and the other my old tin hat. And the colonel leading his regiment is life and soul of the show. Its column of route formed troops extend, and into the fight they go. He does not duck when the air is full of the wall of the whimpering lead. He does not scout for the deep dugout when the plains are overhead. He fears not hog, nor devil, nor dog, and he'd scrap with a mountain cat. But he goeth in fear of the brigadier, and in fear of the old tin hat. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for being with me today. Have a lovely afternoon. Goodbye.